The saga of Avdiivka, a city in eastern Ukraine, is one filled with turbulence and deep-seated conflict. This city, with its rich history and diverse culture, found itself at the center of a geopolitical maelstrom that shook the world. Located in the heart of Donetsk Oblast, Avdiivka found its fate intertwined with the broader narrative of Ukraine's struggle against Russian forces. Its past had been marked by the shadows of wars, both local and international. Yet nothing could prepare the city for the ferocity and brutality of the conflict that was to come. Russia's sudden escalation of its military offensive in Ukraine shook the world. The city of Avdiivka became the epicenter of this global shockwave. The city, nestled within the heart of occupied Donetsk, was soon catapulted into the international limelight. It became the ground zero of a brutal conflict, a war that has since etched its name into the annals of modern warfare. Avdiivka, due to its strategic location, had always been a significant target. Its position offered a critical advantage, a key to controlling the eastern region of Ukraine. Thus, it was no surprise that when Russia decided to up the ante, Avdiivka was the focal point. Its strategic was not lost on Russia, who viewed the control of Avdiivka as a significant victory, something to flaunt as a symbol of their military superiority. However, this desire for control was not easy to achieve. The conflict that ensued was brutal, painting the city in shades of red and gray. The city transformed into a cruel theater of war, with debris and ruined buildings serving as the stage. The severity of the battle was deeply felt, with the intensity of the conflict leaving a lasting imprint in the hearts and minds of those who lived through it. The fighting was not only fierce but also relentless and brutal. It was a battle that spared no one, a clash that was fought with an intensity that was both horrifying and awe-inspiring. Casualties were significant on both sides, painting a grim picture of war, a depiction of its horrifying realities. For the Russian forces, the city presented a challenging battlefield, one that demanded more than sheer might and firepower. Among the challenges that the Russian forces faced were ineffective coordination between the different military units, outdated weaponry that proved more of a hindrance than, and strategies that were more archaic than effective. The infamous human wave assaults were a prime example of the latter. These tactics, which involved mass infantry assaults, often led to unnecessary casualties, inflicting substantial losses on the Russian side. Yet, despite these setbacks, the Russian determination to seize Avdiivka remained constant. Their resolve was unshaken, a testament to the strength of their conviction. The world watched closely as they faced each challenge with a stoic determination that, despite the circumstances, never wavered. The other side of this violent conflict was the Ukrainian forces, who were caught in the eye of the storm. They were the ones who bore the full brunt of the Russian onslaught, their losses heavy, and their spirits tested. Yet, their resilience was astonishing. They managed to maintain strong defensive positions, a testament to their grit and resolve in the face of overwhelming odds. A particularly striking display of their fortitude was the innovative tactics deployed by the Ukrainian National Guard. They utilized suicide drones, a strategy that was unheard of at the time. These unmanned aerial vehicles were used to target Russian armored vehicles in an attack near Avdiivka, highlighting a new era of warfare. As the battle raged on, the city found itself divided right down the middle. Russia found itself controlling only half of the contested region of Donbas, a testament to the resilience of the Ukrainian defense. The city, torn apart by the conflict, was a stark reminder of the price of war. Yet, despite the ongoing conflict, the state of play remained fluid and unpredictable. Both sides found themselves confronting a multitude of challenges. Outcome of the conflict remained precariously balanced on the edge of a knife, leaving the world holding its breath in anticipation. The story of Avdiivka is a testament to the horrors and heroism of conflict, a reminder of the brutalities of war. It serves as a stark reminder of the uncertainties and unpredictability of warfare, where the outcome of the ongoing conflict still hangs in the balance, with both sides facing challenges and uncertainties in the conflict. This brings us to America's role in this complex geopolitical chess game. As a superpower with a history that reverberates strongly with international intervention, the United States' influence is significant and pervasive. Many a time it has emerged as the principal pivot, the most critical cog in the wheel of global affairs. The impact of their decisions, the weight of their actions, has shaped the trajectory of humanity and continues to influence it even today. In this hour of acute crisis, will they opt to intervene, to lend a helping hand to Ukraine, The question is on everyone's mind, and all eyes of the world are hooked on the unfolding crisis in Eastern Europe. Should the United States decide to intervene, they would be stepping into a political battlefield riddled with numerous complications. The Avdiivka conflict, a region fraught with a baffling mesh of political, ethnic, and historical intricacies, is akin to a chessboard of global politics. Each move here can drastically shift the equilibrium, triggering a cascade of events that could reverberate around the world, felt in the furthest corners of the globe. The aftermath of the Avdiivka battle has left the world in a state of heightened anticipation, their collective breath held in trepidation. All eyes are on Russia, a formidable player in the global theater, making its next move. The recent conflict has not only shed light on Russia's military capabilities, but has also underscored their strategic ambitions. Is their next step to continue their military offensive a show of raw power in an attempt to reclaim what they consider their rightful territory? Or will they opt for a strategic pause, reassess their approach, and explore the possibility of diplomatic solutions or even a tactical retreat? As the world waits and watches, the speculation is rife. And then there is Ukraine. While it may not be considered a superpower, its actions carry a profound weight. Will they remain resilient, demonstrating an ironclad resolve and an unwavering commitment to protect their sovereignty? Or will they seek international intervention in a bid to resolve the conflict? Perhaps they will appeal to the United Nations or the European Union, advocating for diplomacy and negotiation rather than military engagement. The actions of these three nations, Russia, Ukraine, and America, will indubitably shape the course of history. Their decisions, their maneuvers, their calculated steps in this delicate dance of geopolitics could leave an indelible mark on our world. From the power corridors in Washington, Moscow, and Kiev, the fate of the world could well be decided. The Battle of Avdiivka is not just a regional conflict. It is a global one, with potential implications that could fundamentally redefine geopolitical alliances and alter the world order. This is a chess game on a global scale, where the players are nations, and the stakes are higher than they have ever been. The moves and strategies of these nations have the potential to dramatically shift the balance of power, impacting not just their own futures, but the future of the entire world. The world watches on, anxiously anticipating the next move as this geopolitical drama unfolds. On the precipice of change, the world waits to see how the pieces will move on this global chessboard. What will be the outcome of this war of wits and strategy? Only time holds the answer. Every decision, every action, every calculated move in this finely balanced game of geopolitics holds the potential for far-reaching implications. The world watches with bated breath as the future of nations hangs in the balance. The actions of these three nations, Russia, Ukraine, and America, will indubitably shape the course of history in the wake of this pivotal event. The Battle of Avdiivka is not just a regional conflict, but a global one, with potential ramifications that could redefine geopolitical alliances and reshape the world order. To summarize, the Battle of Avdiivka has put Russia, Ukraine, and America at a crossroads. This monumental conflict has not only shifted the trajectory of these nations' individual histories, but also left an indelible impact on the sphere of global politics. The dogged determination displayed by Russia in its pursuit of capturing Avdiivka has significantly agitated the international arena. This blatant display of its ambition is a clear demonstration of Russia's eagerness to flex its military muscle and territorial dominance. It reinforces Russia's powerful influence on the global stage, thereby presenting a formidable challenge to the prevailing world order. The strategic importance of Avdiivka to Russia, both geopolitically and economically, cannot be overemphasized. This city's location and the resources it boasts provide Russia with immense leverage. As a result, it has become a focal point in this harrowing conflict. The result of this encounter could significantly impact the geopolitical balance, not just in the immediate region, but also across the entire globe. On the other hand, Ukraine's unwavering resilience in the face of this seemingly insurmountable adversity is truly commendable. It has drawn the attention of the global community towards its plight. Despite being faced with a formidable adversary, Ukraine continues its tireless defense of Avdiivka. This unyielding resistance is emblematic of Ukraine's deep-rooted commitment to its sovereignty and its readiness to safeguard its citizens, even when faced with potential international isolation and economic repercussions. Ukraine's staunch defiance has not only played a pivotal role in shaping the conflict, but has also strongly asserted its position in the global political arena. At the same time, America's potential involvement in this conflict carries a significant weight of expectation. As one of the world's leading superpowers, America possesses vast political, economic, and military influence that could potentially tip the balance towards resolution and peace. The world looks to America with hopeful eyes, expecting it to act as an impartial mediator and peacekeeper in this conflict. This role, however, is fraught with complexities and challenges. It necessitates astute diplomacy, strategic foresight, and a profound understanding of the region's convoluted history and current dynamics. The international community watches with bated breath as these three nations navigate this intricate and explosive situation. The resolution of this conflict carries the potential to alter alliances, shake the existing power structures, redefine international laws, and set a paradigm for handling future conflicts. This makes finding a peaceful and satisfactory resolution even more critical. The anticipation among global observers is palpable and intense. The world community watches as each move is made on this geopolitical chessboard, each decision carrying the potential for far-reaching repercussions. The tension is high, and the stakes have never been higher. Each player in this intricate game of power and politics is ready to make their move. The world watches and waits as the war in Ukraine continues to unfold. The stakes are high, the players are poised, and the future of global politics hangs in the balance.